This was one of my favorite matches to do. Gunther, McIntyre, Sheamus, triple threat match. This time it is for the Intercontinental Championship. The Scottish psychopath Drew McIntyre, the Ring General in Gunther, and the Celtic Warrior in a triple threat barn burner for the Intercontinental Championship at the grandest stage of them all, Wrestlemania. It is also the first triple threat match I've done in WWE 2K23. So let's get it underway and let's get it going as Sheamus and McIntyre renew their rivalry of hard-hitting fracases. And Gunther is going to show why he is the most dominant Intercontinental Champion of this generation. As McIntyre catches Sheamus off guard, pulling him throat first into the ropes. Gunther is going outside, lateral press, and a 1 count for McIntyre. Sheamus rolls outside for some air. Gunther and McIntyre are trading soup bones back and forth as Gunther sends McIntyre into the ropes. McIntyre fights back but meets Sheamus, is greeted with Sheamus, falls out of the fireman's carry position and is taken down by Gunther. Sheamus rolls to the outside to get some air again. And Sheamus is getting the steps. Sheamus is getting the steel stairs. Sheamus didn't go out there to get some air. He went out there to get a weapon. Gunther goes into the corner. A corner clothesline takes down Gunther from McIntyre. And Sheamus brings the steps into the ring. Sheamus brings the steps into the ring. Sheamus is bringing McIntyre. Snake Eyes drops him face first into the corner. Saito suplex by Gunther. Takes down Sheamus, and a big chop echoing throughout the arena. Gunther tries to use the steps. Sheamus greets him. Sheamus picks him in a fall-away slam position, and he hits him with the fall-away slam. Sheamus gets grazed with the boot of McIntyre. McIntyre's trying to fight back against Sheamus and Gunther. Power bomb rocks the ring. Power bomb rocks the ring as McIntyre echoes throughout the ring. Roll up. Gunther tried to surprise Sheamus as Sheamus now rolls to the outside. Big boot right to the mush of Gunther from McIntyre. McIntyre plants Gunther just as Sheamus gets back into the ring as Sheamus breaks up the pin. Straight right hand from McIntyre. Spinebuster by McIntyre just as Gunther gets back up. And Sheamus kicks out. Sheamus again rolls to the outside. Big German suplex takes down McIntyre. Swinging neckbreaker takes down McIntyre again as Sheamus, I think, is looking to get a weapon and adding something to this no-holds-barred contest as the steel chair has now entered the fray of this no-holds-barred triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship, and right to the back of Gunther goes Sheamus. Right to the back of Gunther goes Sheamus. And now he's making McIntyre eat the chair in the corner, which is a sight I never seen, but you would only see in WWE 2K, as now Gunther's got a kendo stick. And Gunther is bringing a kendo stick into the ring. The Glasgow's Kiss by McIntyre. McIntyre gets swung away by Gunther with the kendo stick. McIntyre gets swung away by Gunther with the kendo stick. And Gunther falls off the top rope with a big splash. McIntyre's eyes are glazed over. Sheamus kicks out from the big splash from the middle rope. Kicks out of the big splash off the middle rope. And I was going to say, I thought Gunther broke the kendo stick over the back of Sheamus, and he did, in fact, break the kendo stick over the back of Sheamus. What a maneuver. Emerald Fusion by Sheamus takes down McIntyre, but Gunther doesn't even allow McIntyre. White noise, I apologize. But Gunther doesn't even allow for a 1 count as Gunther eats his words, and Sheamus is now alone in the ring with Drew McIntyre. Irish Curse backbreaker leading up to the Brogue. Sheamus falls victim to McIntyre, kicking out of the Brogue, and a swinging neck breaker. Now McIntyre is alone in the ring by himself as Sheamus rolls to the outside, and Gunther gets the other set of steel stairs. Gunther gets the other set of steel stairs, and now McIntyre's trying to wait and see who. Gunther tried to swing it at Sheamus, and Sheamus ends up hitting Gunther with not one, not two, but 3 Irish Curse backbreakers on the outside. Gunther and Sheamus are going at it on the outside as Sheamus re-enters the ring, meeting Drew McIntyre. McIntyre overhead belly-to-belly throw by McIntyre. Gunther's got him in a choke. Gunther's got him in a rear naked choke. But Sheamus is back up, and Sheamus breaks it up. McIntyre rolls to the outside. Sheamus gets taken over with a judo hip toss, and Gunther's going outside to get the other set of steel stairs. And Sheamus meets him on the outside. Gunther, I think he changed his intentions for 1 minute, for 1 second even, and Gunther regrets it as Sheamus now has him up for a stalling vertical suplex. Sheamus has him up for a stalling vertical suplex. McIntyre was second guessing himself about going to the outside and meeting him. 3 Irish Curse backbreakers takes down Gunther. Sorry. Michinoku driver takes down Gunther on the outside. McIntyre eats the barricade. Sheamus is fighting off both McIntyre and Gunther. Sheamus sends both men into the barricade. Sheamus is now posturing, and he's living to regret it as McIntyre regains his composure and sends Sheamus back first into the barricade. And now he's fighting off both McIntyre is fighting off both Sheamus and Gunther. McIntyre drops Sheamus with the Claymore. McIntyre drops Sheamus and Gunther with the Claymore. The problem is both men are on the outside. McIntyre pops into the ring, and Sheamus breaks up the pinfall. Spear by Gunther takes down McIntyre, leaving Sheamus and Gunther in the ring by themselves as McIntyre rolls outside to get some air. His eyes are glazed over on the outside as McIntyre. Sheamus is so fixated on weapons in this contest. Sheamus is so fixated on weapons that he loses the opportunity to get himself back into this matchup. Gunther is positioned back first on the top rope. McIntyre drops Gunther with a side slam off the top rope. Sheamus drops McIntyre with a steel chair. But Sheamus gets dropped anyway with a chair instead. McIntyre tries to fight back. Sheamus tries to fight back. Gunther ends up getting eaten. Wait, that's a submission. I think it took McIntyre a second to realize what was going on. McIntyre sends McIntyre sends Sheamus to the outside. McIntyre gets blocked by Gunther. McIntyre reverses Gunther. Gunther reverses McIntyre. German suplex takes down McIntyre. Gunther. Power bomb takes down McIntyre. Sheamus takes down Gunther and mounted punches on McIntyre. Gunther rolls to the outside. And Gunther is no longer the Intercontinental Champion as Sheamus defeats Drew McIntyre to win the Intercontinental Championship. Sheamus is the new Intercontinental Champion, and for the first time in his career, wins the Intercontinental title, the only title in WWE that up to this point he has not held. Sheamus has now held every championship in WWE that he possibly can, outside of the Universal title, but Sheamus was looking for the Intercontinental title, and he's now the Intercontinental Champion. Congratulations to Sheamus, but that is it for me, and I will see you in the next one.